What is a fantasy football handcuff on the waiver wire? Imagine losing your star running back during a crucial game. Your team's chances could take a hit unless you have a backup ready to step in. That backup player is what we call a handcuff. In fantasy football, a handcuff is a player, usually a running back, who is expected to take over if the starting running back gets hurt, suspended, or misses time for any reason. Most of the time, these handcuffs are backups on the same team as your star player. If your main running back is injury-prone or has a history of missing games, grabbing their backup on the waiver wire becomes a smart move. This backup is like insurance for your roster. If the starter gets injured, the handcuff can step in and keep your team competitive without needing to make a panic trade or pick up a random player. On the waiver wire, a handcuff is often a player who is not owned by many teams yet. Managers look to claim these players after the draft or during the season, especially if they hear rumors of injury or see the backup getting more touches in practice. The goal is to add them before someone else does, using waiver priority or free agency. The main reason to target a handcuff is safety. If your star running back gets injured, the handcuff is most likely to replace him and keep your team scoring steady. While handcuffs are most common at running back because of their injury risk, they can also exist at other positions like wide receiver or tight end, but that's less typical. Timing is important. Managers often watch for injury news and act quickly during waiver processing, which usually happens overnight or early in the week. Claiming a handcuff early can be the difference between having a reliable backup or scrambling for a replacement later. Some handcuffs have standalone value if they are getting enough touches or are involved in the game plan. Others are more speculative and only become valuable if the starter gets injured. Spending a waiver claim or roster spot on a handcuff is a strategic move, but it can pay off big time if your main player goes down. In the end, a fantasy football handcuff on the waiver wire is a backup player you pick up to protect your team from losing production if your star player gets hurt. Managing your waiver wire well and grabbing these backups early can help keep your team strong and ready for any surprises during the season.